Dear students, I Shreya working as assistant professor at MCA department Atmiya University. I welcome you in 4 days webinar series organized by MCA department Atmiya University. Today is day 1. The title is Essentials of SQL, which will be conducted by Dr. Parag Shukla. Dr. Parag Shukla is an associate professor and head at MCA department Atmiya University. He has completed his PhD in computer science. He has done MCA with first class. He is Oracle Java Certified Associate, Oracle DB Certified Associate, Oracle Certified Professional, Microsoft Certified Professional, IBM Red Certified Developer, IBM DB2 Certified Associate. He has working experience at Atmiya University. He is an associate professor and head. He is working in Atmiya since 2009. He has industry experience in Ahmedabad-based company as a database administrator. In his words, he is passionate about teaching and learning. Since his teaching experience, he has taught many programming and fundamental languages. Over to Dr. Parag Shukla.
Thank you, Sresha. Good morning, students. Topic: Essentials of SQL. SQL means that is structured query language. It is most popular language and it is widely used by the many RDBMS software to retrieve, fetch, and to process and manage the data. Structured query language. Basically, we can say that select from where, group by, having an order by. These are the clauses that is available in the SQL. Let's begin with the SQL. Can you imagine a world without a data? We can never imagine a world without a data. Can we imagine a records of the bank or demat accounts? Can we imagine a credit card, salary, income tax data? Can we imagine a university admission marks, grades? This imagine a world without this kind of data? Can we imagine the world without land records or licenses? Can we imagine a world without internet banking? This is the importance of the data. We can never ever imagine that we can work without this kind of data, right? So to retrieve all this data, we can use retrieve and fetch. We can use the structured query language, that is SQL. Learning outcome of the today's session is writing basic select statement, in which I will show you how to select the particular columns, how to do the alias, how to find the unique records using the distinct clause, how to add the literals, how to perform the arithmetic with the data, and how to perform the null, how to write the query to retrieve the null and without the null, and what null is. Then we will learn about the restricting and sorting data. It means definitely I will explain the where clause with the comparison of the different clause like between and, in, like, is, null. And then we will learn the order by clause, ascending and descending. Then we will display the data from the multiple tables. I will use the different tables and we will perform the join like cross join, inner join, outer join, in which we will learn the left outer join, right outer join, full outer join, and then we will learn about the self outer join, self join. Then we will learn about the reporting aggregated data using the group functions, mean, max, average, group by, and having clause. And finally, I will conclude the session by explaining the concept of the subqueries. So let's start practical demonstration of all these things. How to write the basic select statement. So what I am doing, see, I'm just opening my command prompt. Here I'm just writing the SQL plus. Let me maximize my screen. Now I'm just logging with my PCS account. Let me set the line size, that is 200. Let me set the page size, that is 30. There are basically two tables that I will use during my session. One is a select star from college. There are 4 colleges available. This is the dummy data and it is used for the testing data only. Atmi University, MN Virani Science, National Institute of Science, and Swarnim College. There are 4 colleges. And then I have one table that is related to teacher, in which there are 18 records of the teacher is there. there is a relationship between the college code of the college table with the college code of the teacher table. Now every teacher is working in different institution, but there is one teacher and the name of the teacher is Devin Patel, who is not belonging to any college because the college code is null right now. And there is a one college, that is 104 Swarnim college, in which there is no teacher is available, right? Here you can just observe the college code column. Here 101, 102, 103, these are the value, but 104 Swarnim college value is not available over here. Now suppose I want to retrieve all this data using the select statement. So generally the question is how to write the queries to retrieve all this data, right? So let me write the query to retrieve the data. Yes. So first requirement, that is the writing basic select statement. How to write the basic select statement? Simply you can just write select, and then you can use the star, or you can use the distinct keyword, or you can write the you can select the specific columns. Here you can write the select columns from a particular table. So we need to first understand the what is the role of select, right? So I'm just writing here in notepad what are the clauses and what is the role of each clause. Select identifies what columns you want to select, right? So here you can just write the name of the column, identify what columns you want to list or select, and from identifies from which table you want to retrieve the data, right? So this is what the from clause is, and this is what the select clause is. Now I have a table and columns. So for example, I'm just writing here select teacher name comma salary from teacher. So it will just listing me the two columns. One is the teacher name, another is the salary. Here also you can write the expression in select statement, not only star, even you can write the expression. What the expression is, here you can write for example teacher name comma salary into 12, right? So this salary multiplied by 12, it will be treated as a expression. So you can just simply write from teacher. So what happened, salary multiplied by 12 will be available over here. But not only this, suppose whenever you write the expression, what happened, your title, that is a header of the column, will be converted into the title, into the expression that you have written into the select statement. Suppose if you think that I want to change the title, at that time you can use the alias. So simply you can write over here salary multiplied by 12 as annual salary, right, from teacher. So what happens, see here annual salary will be the title. But sometimes what happen, we want the title with the lowercase, right? So here you can also write like this, as annual salary. But in Oracle, whenever you write like this, your header will be converted into capital letters. But if you still think that I want my alias should be in the lower case, or it is in the different case than the upper case, at that time you can simply write it into double quotation mark. Whenever you write your title into alias name into double quotation mark, it will be the case sensitive. You can just check over here, your annual salary is the alias, right? This is one kind of expression, the data I retrieved from the table. Not only this, suppose if you think that I want to retrieve particular arithmetic operations with the column, then also you can perform. For example, see select teacher name comma salary plus other income from from teacher. You can just check, see if you think the data, then what happened over here, whenever you perform any arithmetic with the null, it will resultant into null. Let me show you the data. Select teacher name comma salary comma other income comma salary plus other income from teacher. What happens, see Salary plus income will make the addition of the value if the value is available over here. But the value is here null. Null means not the zero. Zero and null both are different. What is null? Null means inapplicable, unknown, or ineligible thing, right? Null means not a zero. Zero is a digit, space is a character, while null means inapplicable, unknown, or you can say that is ineligible things, right? So whenever you perform arithmetic with the null, your result value will be null. Now what to do if I want to consider null value as a zero value? At that time you can use the Nbl function. Nbl is the function which is used to convert your actual value into if it is null value into another form. For example, 1200 comma 0 from dual. What happen over here? It will return me 1200. Why? Because 1200 is not a null. But if I write here null, then it will return me 0. It means my first argument, if it is null, then it will return 0. If it is not null, then it will return the first argument. So here in our case, in our previous example, we can simply write here NVL of other income from teacher, right? What happen over here? Yes, we need to pass the second argument, that is Nvl other income comma 0 from teacher. What happens? See, 40,000 is our salary, but other income is null, so it is converted into 0. Still I had not make the addition, so the value is still null. Suppose if you want to make the addition, then you need to perform the same thing over here. Nvl of other income comma 0 from teacher. Now you can see that the value is converted into 0, and then I am making the addition. So arithmetic with the any numeric data type is possible over here. You can convert your null into numeric data type also. But suppose if you think that I don't want to convert only to numeric, here I want to pass the message that is not eligible. Parag Shukla is not eligible for the other income, right? So whenever you want to write the message like this, you can simply write here not eligible, right? And here your other income must be converted into character, because we want to pass the message that is not eligible. So here simply you can write to care of other income and then not eligible from teacher. What happened to your data? What happened to your output? See, uh, Parag Shukla is not eligible for the other income, and the total salary is 40,000. Here also you can write the alias. For example, here you can write total income. You can avoid the writing of the as is just used to enhance the readability. As is an optional keyword, so if you don't want to write here as, it will allow you. And here I will write, so you can understand that if you write the as or not, it doesn't make any difference. See here, other income, if the person is eligible for the income, then 35,000 plus 4,000, the result will be 39,000. So this is the way you can implement the NVL. You can eliminate the null value. You can perform the arithmetic with the null value. You can convert it into alias. Now, the concept of distinct. How to retrieve the unique record? See, what happens whenever I write like this. For example, select C code from teacher. Now basically there are three types of colleges available, and one is null, so the data is repeating over here. One more data is there, select designation from teacher. Here also you can say that there are basically only four types of teachers, but it shows me 18 records. Why? Because there are 18 teacher available in the teacher table. So to remove the redundancy of the data, you can use the distinct keyword. So you can simply write distinct designation from teacher, and it will give you the unique number of records. You can simply write here distinct college code from teacher. it will give you a distinct value of colleges available in teacher. But not only this, whenever you are writing the distinct keyword, you must assure that distinct returns the combination of the all the columns that is selected into the select clause. So distinct is the keyword that must be right after the select keyword. You cannot write the select keyword, distinct keyword after any column, right? Suppose if I think that I want the college code and I want the distinct designation, this is not possible because it overrides the rule of the information rule. So information rule is not successful over here, and this is the reason why it will give me an error that is missing expression. Distinct must be written after the select clause. But if I write like this, distinct C code, comma designation from teacher, then it will definitely gives me output, but the output will be the combination of the college code and designation. In 102 college code, professor is there. In 103 also professor is there, right? In 101 assistant professor is there. In 102 assistant professor is also there, and in 103 assistant professor is also there. If you're looking at the only designation column, then might be a chance the value is repeating. If you're looking at the college code column, then there might be a chance the value is repeating. But if you're looking at the combination of these two, then it will be always unique. So distinct is used to retrieve the unique records. It is used to eliminate the duplicate entries from the table. So this is the way you can perform the distinct, alias. You can perform the arithmetic with the select clause, and you can deal with the null value. Let me show you what I covered. I covered the column, alias, distinct, arithmetic, null. Let me show you what literal is. Using literal, you can combine your column output with the literal. For example, see, select doctor, concatenate teacher name, comma, salary earned, salary, concatenate monthly, and concatenate salary into 12, concatenate yearly, right, as my statement, or you can say as teacher data from teacher. See what is the output here. Doctor is concatenated with the teacher name. Here on the salary, so Dr. Parag Shukla earned 40,000 monthly and 4,80,000 yearly. So your statement is concatenated, right, with your teacher name. But suppose if you think that not only this, I want to write like this, I want to combine all these things, then you can also write like this: teacher name concatenated this earned this from teacher. So what happened here? See, Dr. Parag Shukla earned 40,000 monthly and 4,80,000 yearly. So this concept, this dr, it is called the literal. This earned, it is called the literal. So you can use the literal in your select statement. Now, with the next topic, that is there are two clause. One is the where clause and another is the order by clause. So let's start with the restricting and sorting the data. So let me show you over here. There are basically 6 clause available in Oracle, in any SQL, that is if you are taking MySQL, SQL Server or Oracle. Select, from, where, group by, having, and order by. Now here in where clause, here you can write the condition. You can write the condition to filter the records. You can filter the records from table, right? So here you can write the many conditions. Let me write over here what kind of the things that we can write in a where clause. Here in where clause we can write the comparison condition. Condition like what? Where, then column name, then operator, and then values. Here your operator can be comparison operator like less than, greater than, less than or equal, greater than or equal, not equal. And here you can also write comparison, special comparison operator like between and, is null, in, like, right? So let me give one demonstration over here. For example, where teacher name is equal to, and here you can simply write the teacher name. Remember students, whenever you pass any character or date type of data, you must need to write within the single quotation mark in Oracle, right? Character is case sensitive and date is format sensitive. Remember this, right? So I'm just writing here teacher name is equal to Parag Shukla. So simply you can write the condition in where clause. Let me show you the different examples of the where clause. Here you can write select star from the teacher where city is equal to, for example, Gandhinagar, right? So it will give me all the records in which the faculties, that is teachers, are living in the city Gandhinagar. Here you can also write like this: select star from teacher where designation is equal to professor. So there are two teachers, Stavan Patel and Rekha Nair, both are the professors. Even you can also write like this: select star from teacher where salary greater than 35,000. There are 10 teachers whose salary is more than 35, right? Whenever you are writing numeric type of data, no need to write within the single quotation mark. Even you can also write like this: select star from teacher where for example, salary. Now you can pass the range. For example, salary between 40,000 and 55,000, right? So it will give me all the data whose salary is between 40,000 and 55,000. Both are the inclusive value, right? So it will give me all the records whose teacher's salary is more than 40, more than or equal to 40, and less than or equal to 55,000. Between and is the operator that can be used with any data type. For example, you can also write like this: select star from teacher where teacher name, now here I'm just writing sub str of teacher name from 1 to 1 position, that is it will cut the first letter of the name between A and, for example, L. See, obviously this is the character, so I need to enclose within the single quotation mark, that is A and L. What happens? See, it will retrieve all the records whose the name is between, first letter of the name is between A and L, that is Ankit, Amit, Hiren, Kalpesh, Deven, Hetal, Anand, Digvijay. All are the names whose name is name's first letter is between A and L. Not only this, here you can specify the date range also. For example, I want to retrieve all the teachers who are hired in 2010, right? So here simply you can write where hire date between 1st January 2010 and 31st December 2010. See, Amit Patel is hired in August 2010. So obviously he is hired in the year 2010. So simply you can write here like this: hire date between the 1st January to 30th April if you want to retrieve the data of the first 4 months of the any year, right? So here you can simply write the range. Suppose if you want to write the 1st January to 5 January, then you can simply write the 1st January to 5 January. Even you can give the range of the time also, right? So this is the way you can write the between and. Between and can be used with the date, it can be used with the character, it can be used with the numeric data type also. Suppose if you want to retrieve the data from particular range, for example, select star from teacher where city in, I'm just writing here the name of the city is Surendranagar, Gandhinagar, and for example Tarsai. I want the records of all the teachers who belong to either Surendranagar or Gandhinagar or Tarsai. So simply you can write the data over here, right? I also want to check that give me the details of all the teacher who are reporting to either triple one, 4 time 1 or triple one 2. So simply you can write where mg are in 1111 whose manager is either 4 time 1 or triple one 2. So here you can say that Parth Swadas, Hetal Chakar, Neeraj Bhagchandani, Kalpesh Popat and Anand Tak, whose manager is either triple one 2 or 4 time 1. So this is the way you can write the enclose. Here in enclose you can pass the value in character, in numeric. In is used to pass the value in a set. If any value is the match, it will retrieve the particular record, right? Not only this, you can write the pattern also. For pattern you can use the like query. For example, see, select star from teacher where teacher name like, for example, p percentage. What happened here? It will retrieve all the records whose name start with the p. Parag Shukla, Parth Sodas, Prakash Gujarati, Prashant Vitalya, like this. Here you can also write the queries like this. For example, percentage Patel. It means it will retrieve all the data of the teacher whose name ends with the Patel. Percentage means any character before the provided string, that is Patel. So there are four Patels are there: Ankit Patel, Stavan Patel, Amit Patel and Deven Patel. And suppose if you think that I want the data whose name must have the first letter P, second letter can be anything, and the third letter must be a, and after that any letter can be there, right? So here you can write the simply conditions like this: the first letter, that is fixed p, second letter can be anything, third letter is fixed, that is a, and after that any numbers of characters are allowed. There are basically two records like this. One is Prakash Gujarati, another is, that is Prashant Vitalya, whose name contains the first letter P and the third letter A. So you here you can write use the combination of underscore and percentage to retrieve the data using like queries. In like you can use percentage wildcard, which means 0 or more characters. Here you can use underscore. It means that at least one character, which can be any character, right? Uh, After this, you can use the special operator, one more special operator, and that is null. Suppose if you want to retrieve all the data, see here the table is select star from teacher. Now you can check that I want to retrieve all the teacher who have no manager. It means, for example, the record of the Stavan Patel is there. Stavan Patel is not reporting to anybody. Why? Because his manager is null. So I want to retrieve all the data whose manager is null. Right? So simply you can write select star from teacher where MGR is null. It will retrieve all the records whose manager is null. For example, Parag Shukla, Stavan Patel, Rekha Nair and Deven Patel. All the teachers having no managers, right? Suppose if you think that I want to retrieve all the teachers who have at least one manager, right? So opposite condition you can write over here, and that is MGR is not null, right? So this type of query you can write over here, select star from teacher where MGR is not null. So it will give you all the records whose manager is not there. Sorry, whose manager is not null. It means who have at least one manager, right? Ankit Patel having the manager, that is 3116, right? So who have the ID, that is MGR. I'm just retrieving all those records. Not only this, suppose if you think that in where clause can I write the multiple condition, definitely you can write the multiple conditions. For example, where city is equal to Rajkot and salary greater than 40,000 and college code is equal to 101. So it will retrieve only one record. See, whose college code is 101, whose salary is greater than 40,000 and who belong to Rajkot. Suppose if you think that I want to give some relaxation over here, college code can be anything. College code and can be anything, but city must be Rajkot. City must be Rajkot and salary must be greater than 40,000, right? So here you can write the or condition, and what happens, see here. Here what happened to your query? I want that city must be Rajkot, salary should be greater than 40,000, or college code is equal to 101. It means I'm not rigid with the college code. I'm not rigid with the college code. College code can be anything. So here you can just check if the college code is not 101, right? The value is 54,000, right? In else case, you can just check. What happened over here? Your city is Rajkot and salary is greater than 40,000. This is the strict condition, right? If this condition is not fulfilled, then the college code with the 101 is retrieved over here, right? Suppose if you think that I want to check first like this, city must be Rajkot, right? I want that city must be Rajkot. I want to execute this query first, that is salary greater than 40,000 or college code is equal to 101. Suppose if you want to write the query like this, then you need to enclose this query into bracket. For example, see here the rules of the precedence apply. Rules of the precedence is what? And query execute first, right? But if you want that I want to execute the or query first, so you can just enclose it within the brackets. I'm just enclosing it within the brackets. Salary must be greater than 40,000 or college code is equal to 101. Either this condition must be full, either this condition is fulfilled, but the city must be Rajkot. And now you can just press the enter and you can retrieve the data. See, data of Rajkot city is came over here. No matter the college code is, no matter, but the salary, either salary is greater than 40,000 or the college code is 101. See here, the college code is 101 and the salary is 53,000. Here you can just check the salary is 24,000. It means it is not greater than 40, but the college code is 101. This is the why the data is in the list, and that is you can select the Rajkot data. So you can retrieve the query, retrieve the data like this. Suppose if you think that I don't want the data of the Rajkot city, right? So here simply you can write the not equal to, and for that you can simply write the less than and greater than. It will retrieve data of all the teachers who are not belong to Rajkot and their salary is either greater than 40,000 or their college code is equal to 101. So this is the way you can write your operator into where clause. Here in where clause, you can write the opposite condition also using the not keyword. For example, suppose if you are using between and, suppose if you are using like, suppose if you are using is null, suppose if you are using is in, at that time you can use not between and not like. Suppose if you opposite write the opposite condition, then you can write the not like, not is null and not in, right? Suppose let me give you an example. Suppose if you are writing like this query, select star from teacher where salary between, for example, 35,000 and 45,000, right? Now I thought that I don't want the record of this, not between 35,000 and 40,000, right? So I don't want the record between this. So without this, you can just observe the data. Here the data is between either 35 and 45. It is in a range, and this is not in the range of 35 and 40. So this is the way you can write the condition like not. For example, if you think that I want to retrieve the data of all teachers who uh, whose designation not equal to professor, right? So it will simply discard the records of the professors and retrieve all the records, right? Either it can be associate professor, assistant professor. But if you think that I want that this should not be in a pattern, right? So you can simply write not like percentage professor percentage. It means professor keyword should not be there anywhere in their designation, and there is only one record in which professor keyword is not there, and that is Parth Swadas, whose role is teaching assistant. So this is the way you can write, you can use the different operators in where clause. Let me show you what we covered till in this lecture. Comparison between comparison operator, between and, in which you can use between and with the any data type, you can use in with the any data type. Then I covered the for pattern matching like. Then we covered the is null, we use the not null, is not null, not like, not in, not between and. Now we want to sort the data. Here in sorting you can use the order by clause. So next clause of our select query, and that is order by clause. Order by clause is used to sort the data. Either it can be in ascending or it can be in descending. Ascending is the default sorting of the order by clause. You can order by the column. You can sort the data of the table column which is not written into the select clause, but you cannot order by the column number which is not covered into the select clause. Let me show you the demo. For example, select teacher name, salary, city from teacher, order by salary, ascending. Ascending is the default keyword, so no need to write. Here you can just check salary 20,000 is came first and 68,000 is came last. It means the data is sorted in ascending order. Suppose if you want to sort this data into descending order, then simply you can write here DESC. It will retrieve the data in order by salary descending. Yes, I need to write the from teacher order by salary descending, and you can just check here 68,000 came first and 20,000 came last. But what happened over here, see, 40,000 42,000 is the salary came for the three different teachers. If that name if their salary is the same, then do you want to sort the data based on the another column? If yes, then you can use over here, you can perform the data on another column also, you can sort, so that you can provide here in order by clause. So what I am doing, let's see, you can cover the one more column also, and that is from teacher order by salary descending, comma, teacher name, and that is ascending. So what happens, see, Devan Patel record is came first, then Digvijay Rathod, and then Prashant Pitalia. Earlier the Digvijay Rathod record was came first before the Devan Patel, right? uh, you can write the column that is not enclosed in a select clause. For example, you can sort the data. For example, I am writing here sort by city. City is covered. Sort by college code. From teacher order by salary descending, and then college code. See, you can sort your data. The college code is not written into the select statement, then also I am able to write in a order by clause. You can sort your data using column number also. For example, I'm just passing here column number, that is 3. So the column number 3, that is a city, so my data will be sorted based on the city column. See, if the data is the same, for example 42,000, then the Gandhinagar record is came first and Rajkot record is came last, because alphabetically data is sorted. Suppose if your column contains the character data, it sorts into A to Z format. If it is numeric data, then it sorts into 0 to 9 format. If it is date data, then earliest date will become first, and latest date will be came at last. If it is descending, then the order is opposite. Right. Now see what happened over here. The data is sorted based on the city because I have written the third column. But you must need to remember what? You cannot write the number of the column which is not covered in your select clause. For example, I'm just writing here 4 and I have not selected the 4 columns. So query will give me an error, and the error will be order by item must be the number of select list expression. It means that if you are ordering the data based on the column number, that particular number of the column must be available inside the select clause. So this is the way you can use order by clause to sort your data. Now next, and that is displaying data from multiple tables. You can use the cross join, inner join, outer join and self join to retrieve the data. Let me show you how to retrieve the data from multiple tables. Whenever you want to perform a join, you must need to understand the table. Let me show you the table first. Select star from college. Select star from teacher. See the data carefully over here. The college code is 101 and here college code number 101 is given. What happened to us? We have just government have our all the details, but they are referring us from Aadhaar number, PAN number. They are tracking us based on this particular number. Whenever they have the Aadhaar number, they have all the data available of that particular person. The same way, I just need a college code. Once I get the code, I will get the information about the college. Right here you can add the n number of columns that are in particular table that is in college. So what I want to do, I want to retrieve all the records of 101 college. So I want to that the teacher belongs to which college. Based on the code, I cannot identify the name of the college. So to perform this, you need to perform the join. Whenever you perform a join, you must need to understand the types of join. Basically, there are so many types of join are available. The first is inner join, and this is the default join. Another one is outer join, in which left join is there, right join is there, full join is there, cross join is also there, and self join is also there. Right now, what is the role of inner join? Inner join will retrieve matched records from both the tables or all the tables for which you are writing the condition. So it will give you a matching records, right? See what happened here. 101, 101, 102, 102. The record is matched. If the record is matched, then they will retrieve the data. But here you can just check Deven Patel record is there and Deven Patel having no college code, right? So the record will not be matched. So Deven Patel is the teacher who has no college. So inner join will skip this particular record. And here you can just check 104 Swaranim college is there, but no teacher is belong to 104. You can just check the data. There is no college code 104 available in the teacher, right? So your inner join will skip the record of Swaranim college from the college table and the record of the Deven Patel from the teacher. So how to write the join condition? Whenever you are writing the join condition, there are so many ways to write the join condition. You can simply write like this. In from clause, you can mention the multiple tables and you can write the where condition. For example, in from you can write table 1, comma table 2, comma table 3 and number of tables that you have in your database. For that you must need to write the n minus 1 condition. Here you can write, for example, suppose table 1 having the t1 alias, table 2 having the t2 alias and table 3 having the t3 alias. Then you can write the join condition over here. T1 dot column 1 is equal to t2 dot column 3 and T2 dot column 3 is equal to T3 dot column 4, right? So this is the way, this is the pattern to write the join condition. Here also you can use the keyword like inner join, outer join. So how to perform the join? Let's see. I want to find all the teachers with their colleges, right? So simply you can write select teacher name. This is the column that is coming from the teacher table. College name, this is the column coming from the college table. From teacher T comma college C, where teacher dot college code is equal to college dot college code. It will retrieve the matching records. There are two records are skipped. You can just observe. In college name, there is a no Swarnim college record is available, and here in teacher table there is no record of the Devan Patel is visible. Why? Because it is a inner join. Whenever you want to write the inner join, you can skip your where clause if you want to write the inner join on condition, right? So you can you will get the same result. You can write the same kind of queries. Let me show you how to write the queries. You can write the same kind of queries. Select t name comma c name from, but instead of comma here you can write inner join college C on, and then you can pass the condition t dot college code is equal to c dot college code. Then it will retrieve all the teachers with their colleges. But suppose if you think that I don't want to lose the record of the teacher, I definitely want the record of the Devan Patel. I don't want to lose the teachers. If the college record is I want the college record that is only match record, but I want the all the college records, all the teacher records. At that time you can just modify your condition and modify the query. Let me write the another query. For example, see, I'm just writing here SQL plus PCS set line size, for example 200, page size 30. Now again I want to find all the teachers, if it is matched or not matched with their colleges, right? Let's see. Select t name comma c name from teacher T. Now instead of inner join I am writing here left join. Left join college C on t dot college code is equal to c dot college code. Left join will do what? It will retrieve all the teachers irrespective of that it match with the colleges or not. It means it will not lose the record of Devan Patel. It will retrieve the record. If the college name is missing, it will display the null, right? So it will retrieve all the records from the left table, and from the right table it will retrieve only match record. This is what the left join is. But what is right join? Right join will do what? It will retrieve the data from the right table. Left join will do what? It will retrieve the data from the left table. Left table is teacher right now and the right table is college right now, right? So suppose if you think that I want to retrieve the data from the right table, at that time you can simply changes to your query, and that is what. Suppose if you think that I want to retrieve all the teachers whose uh, whose record must be matching, but college should not be skipped. At that time you can just write right join. Just to understand the difference between left join and right join. Left join will retrieve the data of all the teachers, but only matching record of the college. College will do what? It will retrieve all the record of the college. See, Swarnim is there but the teacher is not there, right? Suppose if you think that I want to retrieve both, that is all the teachers as well as all the colleges, at that time you can simply add full join. Full join will give you matching and non-matching both kind of records. See, full join will give you what? Devan Patel is the teacher who have no college, and Swaranim is the college who have no teacher. So full join will retrieve all the records, matching records as well as non-matching records. Suppose if you think that I want to filter particular records, right? So here see what happened to this query. I have records of all the colleges, right? But I want to know that for in which colleges no teacher is there, right? So here you can simply write where t dot teacher code is null, and the surname is the college in which there is no teacher available, that is teacher code is null. You can just change to your query, and instead of right join you can simply write left join. It means it will retrieve all the record of the teacher, and now you can simply write where c dot college code is null. It will do what? It will retrieve the records of all the teachers who have no colleges. That is Devan Patel. Suppose if you think that I want to retrieve the record of all the tables at that time, you can simply write instead of left join, you can use the full join to retrieve the data. And now you can simply write the both the condition, either college code is null or teacher code is null. So you will get the both the records, Devan Patel from the left table, Swarnim College from the right table, and both are having the either teacher having not college and the either college having no teacher. So simply this is the way you can write the conditions to filter the data, right? Here I use the right join, here I use the left join, and here I use the full join. Now it's a time to write the query for the cross join and self join. Suppose if you think that I want to write the query for the cross join, what cross join is? It is just a combination of the records. See here, select count star from teacher. I have 18 records. Select count star from college. I have 4 records. Select count star from teacher cross join college. It is 72 records. It means it gives you the combination for each college 18 teacher, for each college 18 teacher, for each college 18 teacher. This is the reason why 4 into 18, the result is 72. Even you can write like this, from teacher comma college. If you miss the condition to join the tables, the table will be joined with the cross join. If you miss the condition, if you have written the wrong condition to join the particular table, then also it will be converted into cross join. You can just check the data t name comma c name from teacher comma college. Just execute and see, for each college 18 records are there. It means the record is the combination of the two tables, and it is 72 records. Now it's a time to understand what is a self join. Self join is very simple. Suppose if you think that I want to retrieve the all the teachers who whose salary is greater than the Neeraj Bhagchandani. So whenever you want like this, I want to retrieve the data from the self table. For example, first I need to identify what is the salary of the Neeraj Bhagchandani. So Neeraj Bhagchandani's salary is 35,000, right? So at that time, you first need to identify the salary of that particular faculty, and then you need to filter the same. So find all those whose salary is greater than Neeraj Bhagchandani. So I want to find out the records of all the faculties whose salary is greater than the Neeraj Bhagchandani. We need to create the two instances of the self join. For example, see what I am doing. Select Neeraj dot teacher name, Neeraj dot salary, other dot teacher name, other dot salary, from teacher Neeraj, from teacher other, where Neeraj dot teacher name is equal to Neeraj Bhagchandani, and Neeraj dot salary is less than other dot salary. It means the other's salary is greater than the Neeraj sir's salary. Neeraj sir's salary is 35,000 and these are the peoples who have the salary more than the Neeraj sir salary. So this is the way you can retrieve all those whose salary is greater than the Neeraj Bhagchandani. Suppose if you think that I want to write the dynamic condition, I want to find it out whose salary is greater than the whose salary. At that time, here instead of Neeraj Bhagchandani's static record, here you can write the ampersand name. So it will ask you to enter the name. For example, I'm just writing here Parag Shukla. So it will give me name of all the teachers whose salary is greater than the Parag Shukla. Suppose let me write again. I am writing here Stavan Patel. Whose salary is greater than the Stavan Patel? Only one person and that is Rekha Nair. Right? So this is the way you can write the query to retrieve the self join. Not only this, let me give you one more demo of the self join. I want to identify that whose designation is as same as the designation of Prashant Pitalya, who have the same designation as the designation is Prashant Pitalya. Find all those whose designation is as same as Prashant Pitalya. So first you need to identify what is the designation of Prashant Pitalya. Select start from teacher where teacher name is equal to Prashant Pitalya, and you can just check the Prashant Pitalya designation is associate professor. So I need to write the query like this. Select start from teacher where designation is equal to associate professor. Right. But instead of writing the two queries, I want to write the only one query. Who has the same designation as the Prashant Pitalya? So at that time, instead of writing the two queries, you can simply write this using the self join. Right. So I want to retrieve this kind of data. How to write this? You can simply write like select other dot teacher name, other dot designation, other dot teacher other dot salary from teacher Pitalya teacher other, where Pitalya dot teacher name is equal to Prashant Pitalya and Prashant dot designation is equal to other dot designation. Right? Let's see. There are three people having the same designation: Parag Shukla, Hetal Thakur and Prashant Pitalya. What I did, I have to first identify here the Prashant Pitalya designation and then I write the query to retrieve all the teachers who have the same designation. But if you write like this using the self join, you can simply write the queries to retrieve the data. You can also use the subquery to retrieve the same kind of data. For example, see, you can write like this: select star from teacher where, for example, where designation is equal to, now I will select the designation first from teacher where teacher name is equal to Prashant Pitalya. What happened over here? It will first retrieve the designation of the Prashant Pitalya. Designation of the Prashant Pitalya is associate professor, so it will simply retrieve all the records whose designation is associate professor. See, Parag Shukla, Hetal Thakur and Prashant Pitalya. So same query of the self join that you can solve using the subquery, right? So this is the way you can implement self join in your SQL. Now let's move ahead in my presentation how to write the reporting and aggregated data using the group functions. So definitely I will cover the two particular clause, and that is group by clause and having clause. Here in from clause we can write the multiple tables where is used to filter the records from the table. Now group by, it is used to group the records, and we can write the aggregate functions over there. It is used, here you can write the condition to filter the groups from to filter the groups. So what is the difference between where and having? Where will where also we are writing the condition, but it is used to filter the records from the table, and here in having we are writing the condition to filter the groups. So let's understand the group by and having both the clause. Very simple. See, here you can use the functions like, for example, select sum of salary, comma, count of count star, comma, average of salary, comma, mean of salary, comma, max of salary from teacher. So you will get the records that the total salary is 6,72,000. 18 records are there. Average salary is 37,000. Minimum salary is 20,000 and maximum is 68. But whenever we are writing like this, we always think that I want the salary records, but it must be designation wise. So here you can simply write the designation. But whenever you write the any column without using the aggregate function, that must be enclosed in group by clause. So I'm just writing here group by designation. Definitely we need to write here group by clause. If you not write the group by clause, it will give you an error, that is single row functions, right? So here see, you can just check, there are 3 associate professor, there are 12 assistant professor, 2 professor, 1 teaching assistant. Associate professor having the average salary 45,000, minimum 40, and 53 is the max. Assistant professor having the 32,000 average, 22 minimum, and 42 is the max, right? So this is the average, mean, max designation wise. But suppose if you think that, sir, I want not only designation wise, but I want the college code wise data. It means which college is giving the maximum, minimum, and average salary, right? So here we have to write the group by college code. So what happened here, see, college code is one college code, and that is a null of the Devin Patel, right? So it will give you record of the null also. Suppose if you want to skip this particular record, at that time you can write this in a where clause. For example, see, select from teacher where college code is null, and here you can write the group by college code. See, so it will give you only one record whose college code is null, but instead of writing is null, we need to write like this, is not null. It means we want to skip the record, and you can just check, see, college code wise the data is available, but the record is not sorted by the college code. So you can also write the same, select from where college code is not null, group by college code, order by college code, right? So 101 is coming first, having the 8 total professors, teachers, having the average salary that is 35,000, minimum 20, maximum 50. But whenever we see this kind of data, we always think that instead of writing the college code, I want to write the college name over here. And whenever you want the college name over here, we need to join two particular tables. So here instead of writing college code, I'm writing college name. College name is the column available in college table, so I need to definitely join two particular table, teacher T, join college C, on T dot college code is equal to C dot college code. Now, whenever you are joining, by default join is, if you are not mentioning any outer join, the by default join is inner join. So your data with the college code is not null will be skipped, right? So no need to write the where clause. We can simply write group by college name and order by college name. You can just check, see, college wise the record is available. College code 1, that is Atmiya University, having the sum of salary, count star, average, minimum, maximum. So here you can write the join also, right? But suppose if you think that sir, I don't want the data based on one column only, I want for each college, right? I want the sum of the sum also, right? At that time you can use the roll up. For example, see, select from teacher. Here in group by, you can simply write roll up of college name. What it will do, it will give you sum of the sum. For example, see, Atmi University has the sum of salary 2,84,000. Here National Institute 1,52,000. Evan Virani 1,94,000. Total is 6,30,000. Right? Here 8 records, 3 record. Total record is 617. Right? Average is 35, 50, 32. Average of the average is 37,000. Suppose if you think that I want to retrieve the multiple columns and I want to write the data based on the multiple columns, at that time here in select close you can also write like this: per college, for each designation I want the sum, I want the join, I want the group by roll up, and I want the order by college name. Yes, something is missing, and that is what designation. See, yes, whenever you are writing the multiple columns in select clause, we need to write this into group by, right? So I'm just writing here group by college name comma designation, order by college name. You can just check, see, Atmi University's record is there. For each in Atmi University, for each assistant professor, sum of the salary is this, count is 5, average is this, minimum 24,000, maximum 39,000. In Atmi University, associate professors are 2. In Evan Virani Science, associate professors are 5. So what happened to this? See, this will give me a record based on each college, in each college for each designation, right? You can also write the roll up over here. So I'm just ed the query, and here in group by close you can write the roll up. So what it will do, in case of the sum of the salary, it will give you the sum of the salary for each college. See, that is 2,84,000, right? So I want the value for each colleges wise, sum, count, average, mean, and max. But it will not give me a record based on the designation. What happened over here, for each college, each designation data is there. For each college data is there, but for each designation data is not there. For each combination of the column, if you want the data at that time, instead of writing the roll up, you need to write the cube. Cube will be doing what? Cube will be give you combination of each columns. For example, let's see what happened over here. For each college, each designation, count, average, sum, min, max is there. For each college, record is also there, and for each designation, record is also there, right? So this is the difference between roll up and cube. This is the way you can write the group by condition. But once you retrieve all this data, now you want to filter the record, and now you think that I want to retrieve all the colleges who have number of teacher more than 4, right? So once you retrieve all this data, now you can write the condition in a group to filter the record, and that you can do using the having clause. Having is used to filter the groups, right? So this is my record. Now I want to retrieve the all the records whose count star is greater than 3. At that time you can simply edit the query, and here instead of only producing the group, now you can write the filtering the groups by writing the query of having clause. Here you can mention having count star greater than 4. It means it will retrieve all the records whose college having particular designation wise count is greater than 4, right? And the Atmi University is count is greater than 4, that is 5. Total is 8. MN Virani Science has 5. Total is 6. The record of the National Institute of Science is removed over here just because of they have not the teachers more than 4. This is the reason why their record is skipped over here. So you can filter the records by enclosing the having. Suppose in earlier you want to filter the record, any record. Suppose if you think that I don't want the record of the teaching assistant, then you can simply write the query over here where designation not equal to teaching assistant, right? You can just check, see the record of the teaching assistant is removed over here, and this is the reason why total is 8 but here total is 7, because Atmi University has the teaching assistant, that record, that particular record I just removed, so my count is changed. Now you can observe the query. In this query I've written the select clause, I written the from clause, I perform the join, I use the where clause, I use the group by with the cube, I use the having clause, I use the order by clause. It means the select, from, where, group by, having, and order by, all the clause I covered in one query. In select, we can write the number of columns, expressions, whatever we want to select from the table, that we can write into the select. In from, we can write the join condition, we can retrieve the tables, from which table you want to retrieve the data. Where is used to filter the record from the table. Group in group by, for each college wise, for each designation we want the data. So group by is just used to retrieve the aggregated data. Having is used to filter that particular group, and order is used to sort that particular data. So this is the way you can write select, from, where, group by, having, and order by, all these things in your SQL. Next topic, and that is subqueries. Here we can solve our results, we can retrieve the data by solving the subqueries. Subqueries is very simple. For example, if you think that I want to know the name of the person who has the highest salary, for example, select max of cell from teacher. So maximum salary is 68,000. You cannot write like this, max of salary comma teacher name. Why? Because whenever you write the teacher name, you need to write this inside the group by clause. Whenever you are writing it in a group by clause, for each teacher it will give you a maximum salary. For each teacher, it means you will not get the maximum salary, right? So to resolve these things, you first need to identify what is the max cell, and the max cell is 68,000. Now you can write the query select star from the teacher where salary is equal to 68,000. But this my query is a static, this 68,000 I don't know the maximum salary, then what? Then how to write the query? At that time you can write the subquery. Here you can write in a bracket the query to retrieve the max value, and that is you can write here over here select max of cell from teacher, and from teacher the max salary is 68, so it will give me a record of the Rekha Nair. If I write here minimum of salary, then it will give me a record of Parth Swadas. So this is the way you can write. Now I want to write that who are earning the more than the average. Find all those who are earning more than average salary. It means we need to first identify what is the average salary. Average salary is 37,333. Now you can write the query select staff from teacher where salary greater than select average salary from teacher. And these are the people who are earning more than the average. So this is the way you can write the subquery. But might be a chance your subquery returns more than number of rows, right? More than one rows. Whenever your subquery is written more than one row, at that time here you need to use the multiple row subquery operator, that is in, any or all, right? This greater than, less than, all are the single row subquery operator. Suppose if you think that I want to get the name of the person who are earning maximum in their department, I want to find all the teachers who are earning maximum in their department. What to do? Very simple. We need to first find it out. What? Select star from teacher where salary in. Now we can write here select max of salary from teacher group by college code. It means for each college they will give me the max and the same salary I will retrieve from the teacher. These are the people who are earning in their department. And what happens, see, Deven Patel having no department, so in no department Deven Patel salary is maximum. Suppose if you want to skip that particular record, at that time simply you can write over here, and that is what, and college code is not null, right? So record of the Deven Patel will be skipped. See, in 101 maximum salary is what? In 103 maximum salary is what? 103, 103, right? So in all department the maximum salary for that particular department is displayed over here, right? So this is the way you can write the query to retrieve all the teachers who are earning maximum in their department using the subquery. Using subquery we can write like this. Whenever you are writing the queries, you must know the sequence of the execution. Sequence of execution means what? We are writing the select, from, where, group by, having, and order by. This is the writing order, right? But the execution order starts from execute first, then from execute first, then where, then group by, then having, then select, and then your order by close executed, right? So what to do, how to understand that which close is executed first? Suppose I have a query. See, you need to understand what? See, SQL statements are not case sensitive, but data are case sensitive. For example, I'm writing the query select star from teacher, and I'm writing here teachers in small case, where in capital, city in small case equal to Rajkot, it will give me output. But if I write the same query in which Rajkot is in small case, it will not give me a record because data is case sensitive. Now, if you want to retrieve all this data, at that time you need to must accurate what? If your input is in lowercase, you need to convert your data into lowercase. Then it will definitely give you a data, right? So your data is case sensitive. SQL is not case sensitive. SQL statement can be on one or more line. Like what? Select, from, where, group by, having, order by. In each line you can write. Keyword cannot be abbreviated or split across the line. For example, see, if you want to write select, from, you can, but you cannot split this keyword. For example, ACL, and then you cannot press the enter, it will give you an error, right? So your keyword cannot be split across the line. Clauses are usually placed on the separate lines. Character and date always written in single quotation mark. You must need to understand what? Characters are case sensitive and date is format sensitive. Now you need to understand the query execution. What happened to this query? See, select employee name, salary multiplied by 12 as annual salary from employees, can we use the alias written into the select clause in where clause? Can we use this? No. Why? Because select not execute first, first from executes, then where doesn't know the alias, then how we can use the alias into the where clause? We can never like that write like this. For example, see, salary comma salary multiplied by 12 as annual salary from teacher. Can I write like this, where annual salary greater than 50,000? Greater than 5 lakhs? No, annual salary is invalid identifier. But can I use the same alias in order by clause? Yes. Why? Because order by is the clause which executes after the select statement, and this is the reason why we can use alias name inside your order by clause. See. So here in order by you can use the alias, but in your where you cannot use the alias. But what if I want to access it? Suppose if you think that I want to access my alias in a where clause. For example, I want to write the query like this, salary greater than 5 lakhs. I want to write this query. This query right now give me an error, but I want to write the same query. How to write this? Simple. You need to write this query first in a bracket, then write the where clause. For example, like this, select star from bracket, then write your query, close your bracket, give the alias. Now you can write where annual salary greater than 5 lakhs, and it will definitely work. Why? Because what I did, I executed the bracket first, I covered it into from. Once it covered into from, then definitely you can use it in where. Why? Because the from is execute first and then your where executes. This is the writing order, select from where group by having an order by, and this is the execution order, from where group by having select and order by. So you basically what you need to take care, whenever you want to use alias into order by you can use. Why? Because select executes before the order by, but you cannot use the alias name into where clause. Why? Because whenever the where is executed, select is not executed yet. So if you want to do this, then you just need to convert your query into bracket and then you can execute it. So this is the execution order and this is the writing order. This is the way you can implement SQL. This is the first step towards the structured query language. This lesson is the essential of SQL. This is the first step to start your journey to SQL. You can go to advanced SQL, you can use the pivoting, cascading and so many features. But this is the essentials of the SQL. If you have any questions up to till this, then you can ask me. Then thank you very much. Thank you everyone. Thank you for listening me. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you all.